Continuing with the Proverbs, so still chapter 1 and from verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. So now, last time we covered what Proverbs is for, and this is actually first verse, kind of starting with it in a way. And basically, it speaks about the beginning is actually the fear of the Lord, and that's the beginning of knowledge starts. And it also gives the contrast that hey, not everybody would listen, that some people will despise wisdom and instruction, and the author called them fools. That's a very harsh way to say it, but actually that's what the Bible calls them, fools. If people despise wisdom and instruction, they're just foolish, and because somebody sees that they're going somewhere wrong direction, and or something is happening, or giving the advices to collect some more understanding, knowledge. In this case it said knowledge, so first we have to collect knowledge, like knowledge. If you think about of construction site, so the knowledge would be like a building materials, and when you have enough resources, bricks and wood and either doors or whatever is needed for building. So it's like knowledge. You're collecting knowledge that in order to build, like collecting the right materials to build the building. So if the wisdom and understanding, instruction will be like plans, and wisdom is actually a skillful execution for building and making those plans to happen to build the house. And I think that people who are learning fear of the Lord and gaining this knowledge of God, that there will be fools who will despise it. And I think that Solomon here, or God through him, actually said, like, you don't have to be afraid of other people despising this knowledge. Don't surrender under their sort of like contemptuous attitude when they're like, this is, like, who cares about it, that kind of stuff. So just write that is foolish, how they're perceiving or looking at it, and move on and still keep growing, keep learning the things that God is teaching. Don't allow that to discourage you. So I think that's very key. That's why it's put there that fools despise wisdom and instruction. So just be prepared that will happen, that it wouldn't get caught off the surprise. So verse 8, my son, hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother. So clearly it shows that, of course, if the healthy family, that both mother and father is there, and hopefully they actually do the teaching, do some kind of instructing. Parents have more experience. Is starting, like for the younger people. If you think about to learn to respect authority. Even if they, of course, they're not perfect, but still they have more experience, more knowledge, and they might help to avoid certain pitfalls. Verse 9, for they shall be an ornament of grace unto the head, and chains about thy neck. So this is shows that it's a beautiful thing. It gives the sort of like a parable type of that, this wisdom and instruction. If you like don't forsake, and you put on, you put on this wisdom, you put on this information, you have this extra filter you look through, for making decisions. This counsel, wisdom, understanding, knowledge that you gain through this case through Proverbs or through whoever. This just gives you extra lens to look through into life and into advices from other people. And it looks like ornament of grace unto the head, and chains about the neck. So chains are like, I think you're referring like golden chains, something that it looks beautiful. So it's very good thing, and it has this sense of beauty. People who engaging in wisdom. Verse 10, my son, if sinners entice thee, consent or not. If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood, let us lurk privately for the innocent without cause. Let us swallow them up alive as grave, and whole as those that go down into the pit. We shall find all precious substance. We shall fill our houses with spoil. Cast in the lot among us. Let us all have one purse. And then verse 15, my son, walk not thou in the way with them. Refrain thy foot from their path. For their feet run to evil and make haste to shed blood. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird. And they lay wait for their own blood. They look privately for their own lives. So are the ways of every one that is greedy of gain, which takes away the life of the owners thereof. So this is clearly shows that for the young people who haven't yet established anything of their own, they haven't established their life. It's sort of like the parents or like this proverb sort of preparing them. Hey, there's gonna be people who will try to say like, hey, you can make a living, you can make quick money, just do this and that and that, and there's all kind of schemes and all kind of things that others try to involve. But here it says like, don't go with all the schemers. Don't go with people who try to cheat people or steal from people or do all kind of wrong things, because that leads to destruction. It's kind of says that hey, don't throw in together your things and your ideas with wicked people, because that will lead to destruction, and you don't want to end up being destroyed, even though it sounds good type of thing. If you're not educated in understanding these things, or somebody who has children, I think this is very important also for the parents to learn to teach the children, hey, they will go on their own eventually. They need to be equipped to go into the world and to survive and to live and to thrive by themselves. And these kind of proverbs, if able to engage, learn yourself, and also teach the children, your own children, or like even there's aunties and uncles, and somebody who would need help, and it's important to engage and share this knowledge, this information with them, that hey, there will be people coming and try to entice you with all kind of bad ideas, and it might sound good and that it will give you some kind of profit, but it end is destruction. So that's clearly what it shows. So I think that's it for now, and we'll continue with more next time. God bless you.